Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Strive 305 podcast. We are here today with two, I'm not going to say beautiful women because it gets me in trouble every time. So we're here today with two very intellectual women. Thank you.
They can be both.
They can be both. Yeah, look at you. You're handsome and smart. So, okay, we're here today at Strive 305, part of the Beacon Foundation. Hey, we're officially part of the Beacon Council Foundation.
It's official, finally?
It's official, so they tell me.
Do we get case or something? Like, what happens?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get a shirt. So I am Tico Casamayor. I am co-host, and Irvans Augustin right over here with Urban Impact, my other co-host. And our guest today, let's start with you girls. Let's start with the girls. Fabiana, Fabi, and Brianna, right? Do you want me to say your full names? Let me try. Fabiana Barrinat of SecureNet MSP and Brianna Brown of Fine Line Furniture and Accessories.
That's me.
That's all right.
Yep.
I love it.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Et cetera, et cetera. Well, do you guys know your district commissioners? Because I always like to thank the district commissioners for they help your small business. Without them, you guys wouldn't be open right now. So let's thank them out.
Commissioner Steve Kaye.
No, Raquel Regalado is SecureNet, and Danielle Cohen-Higgins is our the Fine Line Furniture Store.
Okay.
So you got it?
Okay.
Remember that.
Covers the Gables?
We're going to ask you at the end of the show
That's
again.
terrible that we don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And then,
We came to learn something today. So
Yeah, you know what? You learn something every day.
yeah, all our guests out there are looking it up now. Okay, so also let's get my thank yous out of the way. I need to thank all my people. We got to thank Mayor Cava. She started this whole Strive 305 with us. Manny Sid, who took the reins and then got us to the level that we're at today. We want to thank Wells Fargo. They're our sponsor for the website. They help us with the website.
Yeah, to thank the money folks.
Which is our biggest resource. And of course, you know who? Grant Miller, Michael Miller, they all got to meet him today, so they got a little bit of a shock.
And they stayed, though,
and
so
they didn't leave.
They didn't get scared.
So Grant and Michael Miller are the ones that this is their house. This is where the studio is, their papers are, their newspaper, and without them, we wouldn't have the exposure we have.
Amazing.
And then lastly, we also thank the Sirius XM, because we're broadcast nationally on Sirius XM. Not to scare you, but possible 35 million listeners to the show.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep, easy.
And then before we again, one more thing before we start the show. I don't know if everybody's noticing what we have here on the table. Anthony, show them the table.
I was going to ask about that. Who's this from?
This is a delicious charcuterie board. I'm pretty sure they're all the leftovers from the Super Bowl, but whatever, we'll take it.
I appreciate you said charcuterie correct the first time.
Yes, it's Bon Vivant Charcuterie and Gourmet Market, right? But I'm not going to explain it.
Wait, what's the name?
Bon Vivant Charcuterie and Gourmet Market.
Bon vivant.
Bon vivant.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my God. It's not fair. He's Haitian. He's got French in him. So I want to bring the girls up so they can explain. They're in Miami Lakes. Girls, come up, please. We got Jen and Lily here from the owners of the store. And then give us a quickie explanation what you did, what was left over, and what's fresh.
No, it's all fresh.
It's all fresh.
Made
Okay,
to order,
go tell us.
always. So we have a gourmet market, and we specialize in charcuterie in Miami Lakes. And this is our classic box, large. Feeds about 12 to 15 people. It has delicious things like truffle cheddar, spicy
looks amazing.
boba,
Yeah, it does.
blue cheese, guava habanero jam.
So if we go to your store, we can find all these things, or you create the charcuterie, or both?
Both, exactly. So we have some things that are available in the gourmet market to shop.
Yeah.
And then there are other specialty items that we have exclusively for the boxes when you buy a prepared box.
That's amazing.
Wine as well. They have wine as well. And then they have a cheesecake that is unbelievable. It's in a little round, brown-looking, boxy thing. Oh,
Yeah.
3 flavors. The pistachio, my favorite.
Glad to bring
The
that
original,
next time.
spectacular.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
they-
burnt fast cheesecake. So it's made with about 8 to 9 different cheeses. And it's the best way to describe it is a Cuban flan, but on the inside is nice and gooey. And so we have 3 different flavors. We have the original. We
Cuban
have
flan and cheesecake?
yeah.
It looks like it.
It looks like it, but it's like melt in your mouth. It's a little bit small. It's meant to share with 2 people, but whenever I share it with my husband, like I eat it all. He doesn't really eat anything. But yeah, we have original. We have hazelnut chocolate, which is delicious, and pistachio, which is one of our best sellers.
Yeah,
I'll have to
that's my
definitely
favorite.
have
Do you
to.
do individual size boxes as well?
Yeah.
For,
Oh, yeah.
We have lunch boxes.
Little
as well.
lunch boxes. You
Lunch
can do
box, okay.
lunch. They have little
Great.
tables. Very relaxing, very Frenchy feeling. You can sit inside or
That's
outside,
amazing.
and then you
Yeah,
have
it's
this whole.
definitely a vibe when you're in there.
Yeah.
Where do people
Amazing.
find you guys?
We're in Miami Lakes. On Main Street, but we deliver all the way up from Tamarack down to Homestead.
You have a
Our
website?
Yeah.
What's the website?
www.eatbonvivant.com. And then you can also find us on Instagram at eatbonvivant.
Very cool. Thanks so
Cool
much for
stuff,
sponsoring
very
today.
Of course, enjoy.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, quick, get up because these two are getting angry. I can look at their faces like, hey, what about us?
I want to start trying the food. I hope you don't look angry.
I know,
No,
right?
okay, but you can try if you like.
Botox isn't working.
No, it's Botox. What Botox?
I don't know.
So be careful when you eat because Anthony loves to catch people eating on the camera. So he'll probably attack. He does it to me all the time. He's really bad.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, let's kick it off. Tell us about yourselves. Or Vons is going to take over the interview, and I'll just throw in questions here and there.
Sure.
No, we're just gonna hang out, have a good conversation, but yeah, who wants to go first? Brianna,
I'll go first.
tell us about yourself.
I am Brianna Brown, and I am president at Fine Line Furniture and Accessories in the Gables. We have been around for 40 years in the Gables. Since 1986, my parents started the business, and then I came aboard about 25 years ago. We do furniture procurement and do interior design for all sorts of scaled projects. We've been making Miami beautiful for 40 years. It's actually our anniversary this year.
Wow,
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's not insignificant to stay in business, especially in this town. There's so much competition.
Yeah, so for
So
about
congrats on that.
for about half the years we were right across from University of Miami. We have a 3,800 square foot showroom, and then we moved right on Ponce by Merrick Park, and that's where we've been living
That's
ever
right on.
since. Yeah,
So we're going to be having a 40th anniversary event.
definitely.
Okay, make sure, remind to get us out
Yeah.
there, Strive, we'll represent,
I
get you a
absolutely will. We do lots of
certificate.
events, so we'll be
Very
collaborating
nice.
with you on that.
Excellent, I love it. All right, now,
So my name is Fabiana Barrinat, and I have an IT security and cybersecurity and IT support company. We've been here about 22 years working in the IT field. And then together we have Florida Biz Connect, which is our little baby. We met through the Goldman Sachs 1,000 businesses through Miami-Dade.
Yep.
And we realized we sat right next to each other, and we realized that a lot of the companies that were in there were having some issues just reaching out to other companies.
Yeah.
So we started with that, and then we've grown it into like a really nice community of business owners in South Florida.
Yeah. Fabiana and I are obviously both entrepreneurs, and we wanted to further our education by joining the Goldman Sachs program. And you're not supposed to sit next to the same person every time. And somehow we ended up sitting next to each other 5 times.
Constantly.
and we were both kind of doing the same things. We were not just making the notes of what was going on in class, but we were listening to what the business owners were saying and what they felt was missing from their lives, from their own business, journey.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was that they didn't like their networking. They were having trouble finding resources. They wanted interns, and they wanted advisory boards and things like that. That they're out there, but they just don't know how to harness it, and nor do they have the time. So we were
Right.
both making the same notes on this, and then we just started chatting during lunches and talking about how we could produce this for them. To
In
be
your
able
spare
to,
time from your other jobs, you
In
guys
our spare-
decided to
yeah.
Exactly.
start
We had
another
all this time
business.
in our-
Yeah, it's,
Sure.
Well, we were already doing.
my husband's
internships,
hating me
yeah.
right now.
We've always done, with the technology company, we've always done internships. We have a good relationship with Miami-Dade College. We've
Yeah.
taken I think we're at 22 interns over the last 5 years.
Wow.
Mostly through technology. You said you had a technology company
Yeah.
before. And we've noticed that a lot of these kids, unfortunately, they never even touched a server before they had to go and try to look for a job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And their communication skills weren't great. They didn't know how to interview.
Every field is an issue.
Financial
right?
illiteracy was a problem. So, these are the things that we're trying to do through Florida Biz Connect.
Yeah, and our goal is that, and almost every single person, every single business that was in the Goldman Sachs class with us came aboard with us with Florida Biz Connect as one of our members, right? And so we're planning to continue to grow and grow this, and with those business members, then we're going to bring them resources, bring them interns. We're going to kind of become bridges between, like, let's say Miami-Dade, who might have, they have the kids to place, they just don't have the businesses to
Right.
put them in.
Right.
So we're going to be able to close that gap for them, and other ways as well.
And it's not only
Yeah.
that, also the problem is the business owners don't know how to take on an intern.
They don't know how to
You know,
intern.
No, it
we
makes a
failed
difference
lot at it,
because
yeah.
I've been at other places where they just say just get an intern, but they don't have the structure. They're not
Yeah.
organized enough, and especially if you're a small business and you have half the information in your head, you're not set up to actually delegate anything. So then you just have
Correct.
kid or a person following you around, and they don't have anything
or
to do.
sitting in the corner with something
and
mundane.
that's not useful for anybody.
Yeah.
And like, so what's the process for, how does it work? Do you guys have like a cohort process? Do you have like courses, or like how do people?
So right now we're offering it free to business owners, right? So we are
The internship program or
the social membership group, right? So we're offering it free. We're bringing all these business owners aboard. And as we're growing a larger pool, we've been in talks with people like Annabelle Sardinas over at Miami-Dade, and we're starting, they do their internships during the summer. So we're gathering that pool for them so that then we can, connect them together. Yeah.
So we are creating we have a platform right now that you can go online.
Okay.
And interns could go on there and see all the business owners that are currently part of our program. They can read a little bit of other information and then sign up to be either have them as our mentor or have an internship program with them.
can you please add me to your list?
Sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, on your
No,
list.
both of us actually.
Absolutely.
I need the help.
We've been part of Strive 305, calls.
We get our interns through the schools, so we have relationships with the schools, so they get credit and the whole thing, and that's how we get them. But you don't get as many as you would think.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard to get them, and I don't even.
It is.
And that's because I have a kid that ran an internship program for an agency, and knows how to do it. If not for that, I wouldn't even be able to. I wouldn't know how to do it. So definitely,
And
We're
very
also
helpful.
programs too. Like right now we have 2 interns in SecureNet MSP. We have 2 interns through the Apple Grant program. So the Apple Grant actually pays the students to work for us.
Yeah, I was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
So do you
So-
pay? Does the business owner pay for this intern?
It depends on
The grant you
the
get.
grant that they could get. Sometimes the students, like these AI, they graduated from the AI program every day. They are getting an Apple grant, which is great. It pays them about $20-something an hour for the interns. So
Wow.
we don't have to, as a company, pay for them.
So who is responsible for the grant? Does the
Miami-Dade.
company have to do
Miami-Dade
it? No, but how do we
Miami-Dade.
apply? How do we know?
Miami-Dade.
Let's assume you're getting me, because I'm basically practicing right now with you because you're going to get me an intern. So, okay, I get the intern. For how long? What's the period?
No, but we go to your website first and sign up with the
So you
platform.
have
Right,
to figure
but-
out first, okay.
Right.
So you're gonna figure out what kind of intern are you gonna get. Are you gonna get it from the school program? Like, what kind of intern are you looking for? Because right now we do it through the school. So
Right.
Miami-Dade
There's
reaches
schools.
out.
What are
yes.
the other options?
I mean, you can get them off the street, but I mean,
Graduates?
what you really want.
But they're not going to be vetted, and that's what you need,
Yeah.
especially as a small business. You need these kids
So
to be
you wanna-
semi-vetted.
Vetted by
And-
who? By you?
No, by the
School.
organizations that are bringing them to us. So
Okay.
like Miami-Dade and FIU, they will vet them. They're giving them resources. They're teaching them some financial literacy. They're giving them the tools to be good interns.
Right.
Then they come to you, right? And we get matched up in your business. And at the same time, we're also giving the business owners resources to be better interners, right? To be
Okay.
better, so that they have the right path as well. So when the two come together, it's working, right? Because otherwise it's a waste of time for everybody.
You also, as a business owner, like one of the programs, and I also have a podcast, not to mention it here, but that
Why
I
not?
just kidding.
You're going to mention me in yours, so you might as well mention it because you're going to mention me in yours, and I'm going to go on yours. I'm insulted that you haven't asked me yet.
Well, we do them for Florida Biz Connect.
Yeah, it's mostly
Hello?
for like the
We'll
internal
go.
team.
We're members now.
Exactly.
And you're getting me
Well,
an
it's very
intern.
casual. It's not like this.
This is not casual?
Yeah.
I'm wearing a
there's a lot of
t-shirt. You want me to take off my
cameras
shirt?
At least
We
it's
have
more-
like one on a selfie
I would
stick.
gladly do it without a shirt if it makes you feel more comfortable. Okay,
So
so
one of the biggest things is, I mean, obviously, is you don't know how to get your intern first.
Right, okay.
It's like AI. Everybody's like, oh, I want AI, I want AI. Okay, but what do you want AI to do for you?
Right.
Right, there's specifics.
The biggest thing for me to do is going to be to teach you what you actually want an intern to do. Oh, I want an intern to just do my administrative. Okay, but do you want them to do
Yeah, what does that actually mean?
Exactly.
You help define the scope of what they're trying to
Exactly.
do, how they need it, and how
Yeah.
the intern,
Yeah.
and then for them, to the small business owner themselves, be able to actually manage that person, and then both of them can benefit from the situation.
Exactly, because we're us as entrepreneurs, we're great, but we're horrible at this kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. And we're busy. We're so
Yeah.
Yeah.
busy
Right.
that to take the time to figure out what to have the interns to do, you just go, oh, never mind, I'll wing it. But you
right.
can't do
Because
that.
you're training somebody that you know is going to leave, so you hate
Right.
putting the effort.
Yeah,
Right.
ask an entrepreneur to tell you where you could take, like what help they need.
Yeah.
But there is tremendous value in that. I think that, again, like all of us as business owners, taking a step back to identify your process, synthesize it to the point where you can delegate it, has value, because then at some point it allows you to get to a space where you can actually start scaling, because now you can start letting other people do the work. Tico and I are just masochists, and we just do a lot of our own stuff the hard way.
During the Super Bowl was working.
But it is really a value to understand and learn that. But there's not always a space or place where you can take that and someone kind of just helps you refine your process and think through it intentionally, especially just to also be able to help someone in the next generation.
And that's one of the things we learned in our cohort, was taking the time, because it was every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 hours a day for how many weeks? 10 weeks.
And you take a business owner out of their business for that amount of time, you're in shambles. Like you're a wreck for at least the first couple of weeks.
Right.
And then you learn to manage your time better and to figure it out.
Yeah.
Right?
So, I mean, that's one of the things that we're going to be giving our business owners, is show them that they can move out. Peer groups, which is, I'm part of a peer group now, and also I wanted to bring peer groups to our community so that we could have
affordable peer groups,
affordable
right? Peer groups are extremely expensive, and small business
Very.
owners can't afford it. So we want to offer that to them.
But not only to business owners, but also to the young entrepreneurs.
The young kids,
Because that's one of the things that I've noticed is hard for young entrepreneurs. They don't know how to get that social group of like-minded business owners in their community.
Yeah, and one of the other things, going back to the business owners themselves, is we're trying to highlight their businesses for them as well. So we go and we interview them on our podcast with our selfie stick. We get them up on our website. We get them up on YouTube. We're all sharing via LinkedIn and all the social media platforms. So it's spreading. So we're helping them, because a lot of them really struggle with social media as well, and nor do they have time for it.
Yeah, that's
so it's like
everybody. And that's,
so we're just helping. We're just trying to
and
help.
if you try to
them
do it on your own, you're going to be miserable.
Be more visible.
Yeah. Okay, so because I want to switch over to your businesses, recapping, because this is important. Florida Biz.
Yes.
It's a networking group that provides this added thing with the internships, which I love.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
No charge for the business to become a member.
So later on, we will probably charge memberships. But for now, we were like, no, let's let's build it up and bring people aboard. And we also are holding about 6 events a year, but they're like very big collaborative events. Like we have one coming up that's going to be a scavenger hunt in the design district with teams from different companies. We're also going to do an event with Global Furniture Group. They're co-hosting, and we're going to be doing a global wine tasting also through the design district.
A wine fanatic out there.
Oh, yeah. So each store will represent a different country, Global Furniture being Canada, because that's where they're from. And so we'll be doing, constantly events to network people.
Is that just
together.
in a local area, or you're going to be spread out throughout the county?
So one's design district, one is Wynwood. We've done a couple down on 8th Street.
We did a
we're all
comedy
over.
show, which you would have loved, in Salao, the whiskey lounge next to Salao.
Why do you say I would have loved it?
Because it was.
You think I'm a comedian or something?
It was hilarious.
I think you like to laugh.
All right, yeah, stop, because you're continuing to kill me with this thing. Okay,
but
so
the last thing, like, where's the website?
FloridaBizConnect.com.
Okay.
FloridaBizConnect.com. They're on the Strive 305 as a resource.
Yeah.
Big reason. That's why I love having people like you here, because you're not only a resource of Strive 305, you're small business owners.
Miami
natives. And that's why I want to get into the small business part of it, because I remember our people here, people watching, are small business owners. We want to teach them. So what you're going to do now is teach them a little bit about you, how you got here to this point, to even have the time to create Florida Biz Connect, right? Because this takes time and energy, and you're doing it for free. Sounds like somebody else we know. So to do that, you got to get to a place where you can do that. So that's why I want to talk about a little bit about that. When did you start? Start with you, with your IT. How did you start? How did you create it?
My life started in Hialeah. I'm born and raised.
You're a Hialeah girl?
Yes, I'm born and raised in Hialeah.
So now what Grant likes to say, you're a North Hialeah by being Miami Lakes girl, or you're still Hialeah?
No, Hialeah Gardens.
You're still Hialeah.
I went to San Marti Middle, and then I went to Barbara Gourmet.
Barbara Gourmet, that's Miami Lakes.
2001. So go Gators. Then I worked for Starbucks, actually. I unfortunately...
Barista?
Yeah, I started as an assistant store manager.
Nice.
At age 21, I was a store manager already. So I had a great experience with Starbucks, and then I was with them for 5 years. And then I went to culinary school.
Culinary school.
Yes.
You got to go with the Bombavant girls and work with them.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how did the whole IT thing?
And then I did that, and then I opened a hair salon, and then I obviously changed a lot. So my life changed a little bit, and then I came back to Miami about 15 years ago, and my husband had his own IT company, and he asked me to help him out. So I've been doing, business development and accounting, controller, all that stuff for the last 15 years with him.
You got to be on the Strive 305 website as a possible mentor. Did you hear how many people she could help? Did I hear hair salon, culinary, the food industry, IT, how to be married to a guy and end up working with him, which is got to be the hardest thing to do, with your husband.
Yeah.
So,
all in your spare time.
I know, all in my spare time.
all of that she can mentor you for, so anybody needs help. These are great things. I mean,
Yeah.
that what you've gone through is spectacular for anybody looking for help, young person. No wonder you guys do the internship thing well.
Yeah, I love it because I did not have that opportunity. Unfortunately, I had dyslexia as a young child. I couldn't go to college. I couldn't pass algebra, so I couldn't get into any university. So I tried to get into Miami-Dade. I had so much trouble that I was just like, let me just start doing other stuff. So I went to culinary school, then I went to hair school, and then I kept on going. So as she knows, I do every kind of class, every kind of course. I'm always in some
Apparently,
kind of
you have some kind of fire that no matter what it is,
Yeah.
you're going to keep going and
Yeah,
try
yeah.
something else, and nothing's going to stop you. Even if you said dyslexia, that's what stopped. Well, at least you had that. What's my excuse?
I don't know.
I'm just dumb. Okay, so very inspiring. Okay, now it's your turn. You got to get just as inspiring as that. Tell me your story.
I don't
You
know.
have a family business.
And by the way, she is a whiz when it comes to all the technical things that she does. Like, it's incredible. It really is. For somebody who has dyslexia and had issues with algebra, it's
I think she's faking it. I'm going to say I have it too.
Yeah.
That way it makes me look better.
I've known several people with dyslexia, and really, you just think differently. Once you start figuring it out,
Yeah.
and they're usually, because of the way their brain works, it makes them that much more intelligent, honestly. So it's a compliment to you. So
Excellent.
So I'm
okay, you
also-
come from the family business world.
Well, I'm
which is
born
where
and
I
raised
come.
in Miami as well.
Okay.
My parents were actually Canadian and from Holland. Then they moved to the Bahamas for 10 years. Then they came over here. They started Fine Line Furniture as just a retail store. And then they had it for quite some time. I came into the picture later. But I went to University of Florida straight out of school. And then from there went to corporate. I actually worked for ADP. I was there for quite a few years. Yeah.
Know them well.
Do you get paid by ADP?
There was a time, yes, but now
Everybody, I think, at some point.
I did a while ago. Now I have a girl that went off on her own. She worked for them and then created her own company. So I supported her, and she's blown up. We'll have her on as a guest soon because that's a great success story.
she handles payroll and other stuff.
She has her own, but she created her own company. She's doing. I think she uses the ADP software.
Yep.
But it's her own company, and she started in Mary Kay back in the day, so that's where she was, and then now she's that. So it's another inspirational story.
Yeah,
But continue. I don't want to take yours away.
I kid you not. When I started at ADP, I started at the bottom level. I was door-to-door salesperson in a full suit with full nylons and high heels in Miami in August. Oh my God. Right? Like, it was like you just walk in to visit CPAs and businesses and you're just dripping, right? But I did that, worked my way up, and then my parents came to me. They were going to do a merger with another company. They said, we really want you to be involved. I came in, we kind of looked at it all, and I ended up leaving ADP, moving over with them. We expanded the company.
You shifted and went the other
Did you
direction.
do the merger or no?
And we didn't.
She
we
did
did
it.
not do
She
the
grew
merger.
the company.
Fist pump.
It was not a
Because
good deal.
That's identical, similar to what happened to me.
Yeah.
My father calls me and tells me I'm stuck. He was getting divorced. I have to sell the company. I have this guy come in because my mind is a mess. By the time we were done, the person that wanted to buy the company offered me a position to go with him into the company.
Right.
My dad, you're willing to do this? Forget it.
My
Let's
dad.
just keep the company.
Yeah.
So I ended up staying there.
No, it was the best thing ever because it was not a good deal, and then I ended up coming aboard and really, really just getting involved, and then we just started kind of growing and growing from this retail store to more interior design to furniture procurement to working on developments and projects, here in Miami. So.
How exciting.
yeah.
And then how was it working with family? It's not easy because I
90% love, 10% pure hate is what I always say. Because
You're doing much better than me. I'm kind of the other way around.
Because it's my mother, who's 83. She's still in the store every single day. My
for her.
brother, my younger brother, he's there as well. Has been there for, I think, about 18 years now. My sister-in-law as well.
Oh, you have
And
the whole
then-
squad there.
Oh, we have the whole squad.
It's a
Very
beautiful
So,
store.
yeah, hard to take family vacations together, but we don't want to
That's
because
okay.
we're sick of each other
You see
anyway.
each other enough.
Right. Yeah, I have a good friend. Her name is Alexandra, and she's working with her father now. And I feel sorry for her because he's high maintenance young man. They're sitting out there, by the way. That's why I'm mentioning it. So, but yeah, it's not easy. So it's cool to see a successful business. My father's ill now, so he's out of the business. But I don't know if they still help you, right?
Yeah, well, you know what I say? I say it's a blessing. Both, it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because all you do is talk about business with your family,
Right.
but all you do is
Oh, you
talk
talk
about
about
business
business.
with your family.
Yeah.
Right? So the support is beyond, right? But at the same time, you never get a break.
Yeah. But I took a hit because mine got ill suddenly, and then he's completely disconnected for now, recovering. And you don't realize how much of a help it is, even it's annoying, even if they question everything you do, but to not have it suddenly and now everything falls on you, it's terrifying.
Tremendous.
Terrifying, scary. I got to call Irvans to calm me down every once in a while because I start losing my. Hence, I need now an intern. I need now hire a new person. I hired a virtual assistant. I'm hiring everything because I'm horrified. But so take it as a blessing. Don't
I
ever
know.
feel like it's that 10% hate.
It's
could
at
be
10%. You're going to butt heads with anybody, but when it's family, it can get a little personal sometimes, right? But that's all part of it.
So it's a question for both of you, like both of you coming from different backgrounds and different things and stepping into this.
New chapter.
New chapter.
Yeah.
What did you? First question is, what is something you wish I had told you before you stepped in?
Mm-hmm.
Something you wish your husband had told you before you stepped into the IT part that you kind of like had to figure out on your own, and follow up for you the same, like
What my parents could have told me.
what you
or-
wish they had told you, or maybe not even just your family, just anybody would have told you stepping into this new space and place with all your other different sets of skills and abilities.
I have a great answer for both of these. First, taxes. Men technically don't know how to pay taxes. What I got
We know, we just don't like it.
They don't like to
We
pay
don't
taxes.
like it.
They don't want to pay taxes. Talking about taxes.
But it's
Also, just
important.
because you make the money doesn't mean you get to go buy a Maserati. A lot of guys, when they start making money, they forget that they have to pay the rent.
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports cars. Who buys sports cars at this age?
No. It's like, a realistic expectation of financial stability in working with your
sure.
husband. Like we're both our
Yeah.
husbands are car people. Her husband loves to buy boats. Mine loves to race cars. So it's
Ooh,
like,
I have a car group for him. He can
Oh,
join
really?
us.
Yeah.
we
He
can hang out.
does. He goes.
You're
to
not
the freeway.
helping.
I know, right?
You're not helping.
He has a Mustang Bullet right now.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's what year? That's the correct answer.
Be happy she knew it was a Mustang Bullet.
I know that I have a Jeep and he drives my car all the time because his is stick and he can't go sometimes long distances. And I'm like, you should have not gotten a stick car in Miami. Like, what is this? It doesn't make any sense.
They're fun to drive.
You know what? We don't have
They're fun.
a Mustang in our group. We got the Porsches and the competition between the Corvettes, the Porsches.
Yeah, but you guys
We
are
have a
cheating.
Dodge, so we need a Mustang. We're gonna call
You can
them up.
start a Florida
We'll
Connect
them. We'll
car
bring 'em over.
section.
We actually are going to do an event with our group.
Car
We're
event?
going to do a paintballing, I think, next month.
Yep.
We did the comedy show, which was hilarious.
We did a
like an
casino
improv.
night.
We did a
That was
casino
really
night,
fun.
too.
This is all Florida biz.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're back to that. So, because I have to do now that the
Wait,
Beacon
she didn't
Council's
answer
on
her
board.
question. And
Okay, so you got to go quick. Go hit
It's
it.
okay. I don't even remember what the question was.
What is it you wish somebody told you?
Oh, yeah. I wish they would have told me to read more books and educate myself a little bit better in a more widespread way, right? Like I find that I read a million like business books now and networking and, how to be a better speaker and, how to be a better boss and all that. Had I done that earlier on, I think the progress would have been much faster for me. But, you come out of college and people look at you like you're quick and you're knowing it all, but you're jumping
Yeah.
into things and you need more support.
I was 35 before I
Right?
realized I didn't know anything. He was like, "You're
Yeah.
stupid. Just
Right.
go read a book."
Hence the
Yeah.
intern thing being so great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what were you gonna say?
That Beacon Council, now that they're aboard, they want me to end on time because we always go late. So, three things I want. I want how to get a hold of you and your business, and then tell us one more time the Florida Biz Connect so everybody knows on the way out.
Okay, how to get a hold of me, Brianna Brown at Fine Line Furniture and Accessories. You can go to www.fineline.us. We're also all over all the social media platforms. And
Fabiana
SecureNet.
Barrinat at SecureNet MSP, and where I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Instagram, on everything. Florida Biz Connect is easy also too. We have our own podcast, and our website is floridabizconnect.com.
Yep.
I love it. You
So
see?
apparently we're going on their podcast too.
Yeah.
I self-invited already. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Look at this. I made it on time. Anthony, how proud of you are? Are you proud? All right, Endus, get us out of here. We'll bring them back for individual businesses. I want more about the IT world, and I want more about the furniture world.
Thanks so
we'll
much.
bring